Did you ever hear a guarantee that sounded too good to be true? My wife and I were at Toronto Home Show, and we had just moved to Toronto, so it's about 20 some years ago. And we came across these people selling barbecues, and there was a sign that they had as their company slogan that caught our attention. They said, "Make this barbecue your last." And we thought, wow, a good time to be buying our first ever gas barbecue, last us a lifetime. Had the sucker how long? And the bolts started to rust, and the grills needed to be replaced. The burner was shot. I mean, when I tried to get a hold of the company, I found that they'd gone out of business. A lot of life's like that, especially for the younger generations these days. You're told, dream your dreams, your best dreams. Do what you want to do with your life. And then they go out and they face a life that's, here's your future. Look at the climate and the disasters you can look forward to. Look at food insecurity that you're going to be facing in your life. Peace on earth. Look at the wars in the Middle East and what's happening in Eastern Europe. And so they face these things. It's just no wonder a lot of people are using the word hopeless. Just things seem hopeless and we cannot resolve them. Now, Jesus went around, to be honest with you, he raised a lot of hopes too. He go to people, broken-hearted people. He said, "I've come to heal your broken heart. And I'll never leave you. I'll never forsake you. I'll always be with you. You'll have trials, but I'm going to help you overcome those trials. I'll be with you throughout your life." And then Jesus also guarantees that he'll be with us in heaven. He'll take us into an afterlife. One time he was telling his first followers about this, and he said, "I'm going to go to my Father, and I'm going to prepare a place for you, a place in heaven, so that where I am, I'll come and get you, and you can be with me there too." And one of his followers was a real cynic. I guess he'd been guaranteed too many things where he was let down. His hopes had been crushed too many times, and so he said, "Jesus, how can we get there? How can we know where you're going? And how will we ever be with you?" And Jesus said this, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one will come to the Father except through me." Now, Jesus wasn't trying to say, "I'm the only religion." No, not what he's saying at all. He wasn't even saying my religion that I'm here to bring about on earth is better than any other religion. Jesus didn't come to bring a religion. He came to be humankind's rescuer, our savior, to help us not only in this life have hope, but then to go into an afterlife where there is hope. And so he's basically telling Thomas and the rest of them, he tells us, "I'm willing to do whatever it takes to guarantee you an afterlife. I'll take every failure you've committed on myself. I'll pay the price for it." That's why he died on the cross, right? The crucifixion of Jesus on Good Friday. And then I'll rise from the dead so that you can know. Well, let him say it in his own words. Last book of the Bible, Jesus says, "I am the living one. I died, but look, I am alive forever and ever. And I hold the keys of death and the grave. And because I live," he said, "you shall live also." So you've got a guarantee by Jesus there. And how many know he will never out? What he guarantees is going to last forever because Jesus is forever. So you can go with his guarantee because he ain't going out of business anytime soon.